Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel that loves a challenge. I'm your host, Azanavox, also known as Very Nauseous because I am starving right now. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. I am doing fairly hungry myself. We'll go ahead and get on into this right now. I don't really have anything else. I need to go ahead and get it set up. Actually, hold on. I gotta pull out my chat here so I can see you guys. Didn't even think about that. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, make sure to like, sub, share, follow. All that good stuff helps the channel grow. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you're in the know. And, yeah, we'll go ahead and get on into it. Okay, good stuff. Where did we leave off? Oh, yeah, we lost the Mankey because I didn't realize that fighting is weak to flying, which I think is fucking ridiculous. Of all of the possible weaknesses, I think that is the stupidest one. Listen, I've seen plenty of Chinese kung fu films. We all know that fighters can fly, okay? I don't see how the martial artists are weak to flying when there's plenty of wire work, okay? That is incorrect. What is this? Oh, thanks. Alright, we're gonna start slapping up Meowth here. So, it's time for Meowth to start his journey into the great blue snake of death. Yo, what's good? Hey, Classic Joe, how have you been? It has been quite a bit. What have you been up to?
Joe.
Yeah, Joe. You jumped on the new Arc yet? We've been playing on PC for a while. We actually have a base up and we'll be running, what's it called? Broody Mom this weekend, so there's actually most of the people on our server went ahead and finished Alpha Tech Cave yesterday, so that was quite a sight. I'm kind of mad because we didn't really join in. We probably could have finished out our Tech Cave stuff right then and there, but you haven't played Ark? All right. So, what have you been up to? You gonna play it, though? Well, if you do, you know, let us know. We'll let you know what server we're on and everything else, so. Yeah, we're on PC this time, but I think everything is crossplay now. Thanks. I think everything is crossplay now, so should be hella easy to go ahead and play. And we've already started a bunch of breeding process. We have a near max damage frog that we're going to start breeding into, so we'll have phenomenal cave divers that I think people are just not going to expect. Dude, why didn't you nickname the Meowth? Listen, I don't know what I was thinking. When the Meowth came up and it splashed at me, I just had to keep it with its original name, that's all. I don't know what I was thinking. Is this what this is gonna turn into? Just nothing but sand attacks? Listen. I did this shit to the gym leader. You're not gonna do this shit to me. Also, Wubs died yesterday, so no Mankey. I'm gonna really have to apologize to Inquism for that, because I didn't realize it was going to, I did not realize that, that fighting was weak to flying. I don't it didn't even cross my mind that that was an option. That fighting was weak to flying. Like, would you have thought that? Because it certainly didn't sound legitimate to me. But it happened. It got pecked to death by a Spearow. So, woo. Yeah, big yikes indeed. I had no idea what was gonna... I didn't know. I honestly didn't even know that was a typing advantage. If I had known, I wouldn't have been throwing it up against so many Spearow, because it was just knocking them up left and right. Well, knocking them out left and right, then knocking them up. I don't think my Mankey was impregnating the birds. Hit it with a quick attack. There we go, you did it, Zabubby. Man, like, I wish I could say Zabubby was good, but Zabubby is not very great. I don't know what it is, like, it's just, this is the lowest defense I have ever seen on a Pikachu before. You need a... Why does everyone gotta tell me when they gotta go take a piss? What is it with telling me about their bladdery liquids? Huh? Maybe some people are watching on their computers. Oh, there it is. There it is, the thing that I almost had on my side that I no longer have on my side. I'm kind of mad because Mankey would have been a really good addition. I think yellow version, it fixed some of the stuff with it. And that thing was a really solid statted Mankey, so... Yeah, I think this, so there will be, just so for anybody who is here, there is not going to be a broadcast. Tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna be really busy in ARC. As there is a... Thanks to whoever gifted me a sub. You can go ahead and thank Inquism for that. But welcome, Dylan. You've come at an auspicious time. Where I am grinding before Celadon, as usual. Yeah, I think that Venusaur or Bulbasaur and my Magikarp are gonna be best of friends when I go to, when I do Diglett Cave. When we finally get back in the murder pit. Yeah, but we're working on getting Zabubby up while we can. I think it would be best if we just work strictly on Zabubby right now. And then worry about Meowth when we get to the hole. Also, please excuse me if you hear me chewing and stuff. I literally haven't eaten all day today. This is the first food I've had today. Why is it every time I try and level up my goddamn Pikachu, a motherfucking Sandshrew decides to go ahead and show up and be like, "What up, my bros?" How do you do, fellow kids? I guess welcome back from your urination, I guess. I was just telling everybody, I have no idea why everybody insists on telling me when they have to pee. Are you serious? Both of you guys are missing? Can you guys stop being nub-ass level 10 Pokemon? Those are level 5 Pokemon mistakes you're making right now. Those are fresh out of Oak's lab mistakes. It's funny, so I was watching a thing. You got a PS5 now? Nice! What have you gotten the chance to, have you gotten the chance to play anything on it? Because I'll tell you, we loved ours. Like, the processing power is fantastic. Hey, Ramon, welcome back. You announce it in case something horrible happens while you're gone? Like what? What are you gonna get mauled by? Not like the Wiener Man's gonna come out and snatch your junk. PC's coming in the mail on the 7th. You're so hyped? Nice. What kind of PC did you get? We're gonna be in the process of upgrading these things. So right now, like, we got these as to get ourselves into being able to do stuff. So they're pretty mid entry level. I think they're running 1650s for their graphics cards. So for anybody who knows anything about that, we have to do some serious upgrades. But I'm gonna be upgrading these things to 4070s. There's no reason to go to like 4090s. I can't see a reason to go all the way there. But I think if we do 4070s, I'll upgrade the power units to 650 watts. That should cover most of it. I don't think we'll have to do too many upgrades. I may actually have to go ahead and upgrade the processor to like a Ryza 7 or something like that, but I think they'll be fine for right now. The Ryza 5 can process the 4070. It's just not going to be as strong, and I'll lose some performance, but that's fine. Nothing special because of your budget, but it should be able to play games. That's all that matters. That's the good part about it. Yeah, we got ours pretty entry level too, so worry you not. The best thing about getting a PC is that you'll be able to go ahead and upgrade it later, so I would never worry about what you have now, just... Oh, just in case a Pokemon dies or something? Oh, okay. You're not worried about the Wiener Man snatching your shit? Coming out of the ceiling and being like, yoink. Pikachu coming out of nowhere and being like, this is mine. Quick attack. Iron Tail. That thing looks like a Diglett. Say goodbye. Do you think you're well enough to sing the Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny? I'm sure I am well enough to sing it, but I am not going to sing it right now. I know that you keep asking me about it, and I've told you I promise I will. At some point. I guess you... Oh, you weren't here for the part where I literally haven't eaten today and I'm eating my first things and I am, like... I'm feeling nauseous because I haven't eaten at all. That's not my excuse. My excuse is I just don't feel like doing it right now. But I promise I will get to it at some point.
You should wait till when your Christmas presents come in because it'll really help.
Oh. Luff says I should wait until my Christmas present comes in because it'll really help. I think he wants it before then. I think he just wants it.
I'm gonna give it to you when it comes in. I'm not gonna wait till Christmas. Because I'm too excited.
You're too excited?
I'm really bad about presents, you know that.
Oh, I'm not bad about presents. I'll let that bitch sit in there until, like, February.
You'll completely forget about it.
Mm-hmm. 100% true. I would just forget about a present under the tree. An i5 3470 RX 550. Okay, okay. To an i7. Okay. Oh, that's not bad. So, the i-series isn't bad, and I don't know why people rack on the i-series. So, when they're making those i9 chips, it's not a perfect process. So a lot of times when you get like i7s or i5s or stuff like that, sometimes during the creation process of making of the i9s, it shorts out certain parts of it, and instead of just letting it go to waste, they'll go ahead and they'll take their i9 and go ahead and market it as like an i7, or they'll take their i7s and market it as an i5. So technically you do have, like, the i5 is still a good piece of equipment. It went through some failure process when they were making the CPUs. They're not bad though. So yeah. And you can just slowly upgrade stuff as you go. That's the good part about the PCs. No, Mankey. I love how that low kick did so much damage to everything else. But he goes ahead and kicks the Butterfree. The Butterfree gives him the fucking Nani face. What? Socket is 11%. That 737K was the best CPU for that socket. Yeah, I don't know too much about sockets. I'm in the process of learning how to upgrade my PC. We're gonna end up doing it ourselves, so I know a lot more about parts and less so about, like, where parts fit and how they fit right at the moment. I'm hoping to get this thing up to, like... We're gonna stop it there, because I feel like that is not gonna go well if I do it. Let's go for Nifty. Just hit it with the Hyper Fang. I don't know why Hyper Fang is missing so damn much, though. It's missing hella often. It's gonna hit us with a quick attack, so let's just hit it first with a quick attack. Or at least Jibanyan's gonna be plenty strong. As always, the Pidgey The Pidgey turns out to be our good, solid tame for a while. Not as strong as the Spearow, but... It's funny because I heard a thing that said if you can't get a Tauros, get a Spearow. Oh, I thought it evolved at 16. Or is it 20? Hit him with the growl, right? Ugh. Bless you. Oh. Pikachu is super happy right now to be walking in grass. I actually don't think that's a good idea. I have no idea if it will hurt the bird a lot. Because it's a bird, but it is a normal type, even if it is flying, so... I don't know. I don't know how it works, and I don't want to risk it. You guys know how much I love my biscuit moments, but... Where did you order your PC from, Dylan? Did you, like, pick out your parts, or was it a pre-build? I think both are pretty cool. A lot of people tend to, like, knock on pre-builds, but if you're getting into the PC thing, a pre-build is the perfect way to go in. Because you can always switch all that stuff out. You know, I didn't have a PC for the absolute longest time. You know, because, like, I didn't grow up with gaming PCs or anything else like that. About the extent of my gaming was Fallout, because that was about the only, like, PC game my dad liked, or would let me play, because I got it for free. And then, like, Siberia, which, God forbid, I don't even know where that is anymore, so... And not Siberia the puzzle game, Siberia the, like, rail shooter. Which people are like, what the fuck are you talking about, Siberia? So I can get all my boys here up to level 18. That's, I think, the max I can... Well, I can push them up to 21. I don't think I'm gonna go by gym rules. I mean, I'm just gonna do what I think, because fuck accidentally messing up. Hit me with a scratch. Alright, what are we looking at for Jabanian? Should probably be Jabanian Evolve. I thought that it was... That's the thing, I thought that it was 16, but now it's probably level 20, I assume. It is probably level 20. Or maybe it's level 18. Let's see what are its stats? Probably like 400, 600. Somewhere between 17 and 20? Yeah. Yeah, so it's either 18 or it's 20. It wouldn't be 19 or anything weird. Thank you. Oh, my stomach did not like that sandwich. Oh, I'm sure it was just turkey, but I haven't eaten all day. My stomach was like...
It's probably because of the bread. My stomach makes a lot of bread. I don't know why.
That's not what I mean, but... Alright. What the heck? You can't even KO a bird? Yes, I drank some of my water. Thank you, hon. What? Okay. No, I'm okay. I'm okay, thanks. Alright, you better knock this thing the fuck out. You better take it out in one go. There we go. Good, Jabanian. Yeah, we're not gonna go for, like, the physical attacks, like quick attack, because I think that won't do much damage. So we'll go for this normal ranged with Gust. If I can hit, or if I just miss literally everything, because it's gonna sand attack me into non-existence. I think it's literally gonna sand attack me into non-existence. So we're just gonna switch that out real quick for fly away, I guess. Wow, I love how it hit me with the sand attack. It knew that shit was coming. It was like, they're gonna switch out Pokemon. That was a smart-ass Sandshrew. Alright. No, get out of here. Stop looking at Nurse Joy. Don't look at the nurse. Alright, Zabubi, what you got? That speed is out the fucking roof, but man, it's got like no stats to speak of otherwise. I also realized that it's going to be very difficult for me to go ahead and level up Zabubi in the caves. I won't be able to do what I normally do, so... You ever notice how in every Pokemon game, Nurse Joy always hopes to see you again? Yeah, I did notice that. She's always being like, I hope to see you again. You know. I think it's less of, I hope your Pokemon get hurt, and more of, I hope that you can make it here in time so I can save your Pokemons. Let's see... 1,032. Oh boy. Yeah, we should be able to, as long as we don't constantly get quick attacked, we should be able to just take down everything that sits in our path. Just Thundershock it. I think it learns Thunderbolt relatively soon-ish. I think, like, in its 20s or something it learns Thunderbolt. Because once it learns Thunderbolt, I don't think we need... Right. I think you're gonna go now. Alright. Have a great day. Man, can you stop fucking sand attacking me? I don't want any more of your goddamn pocket sand. I've got enough of it. Listen, I don't know what kind of like Pokemon player you guys think I am, but I have the type chart memorized. It might be a good idea to move all the Megas over there so we can get them prepped for... It might be a good idea to move the Megas there so we can start prepping for boss. I need a ton of metal. Like... I'm probably gonna spend all day getting metal. I'm not telling you to get metal, I'm just saying I'm gonna need it. Each of those Mega Saddles are gonna cost me, like, 750 ingots for good Megatherium saddles. Yeah, if it's not a bird, then we'll just switch out. If it is a bird, we'll take it out. I don't currently have anything good against this, so... It has Nifty's as close as anything, so... We'll just hit it with the Hyper Fang. Hey, 16. Way to go, Nifty. You're doing it. Did they say when it starts, like, time-wise? He said, like, 10 a.m.?
Oh, yeah.
Which is tomorrow, yeah. So I will probably be up bright and early for that. At, like, 6? Oh, that's, yeah, about 10 is the time you said you're... Okay. What time are you off? Okay.
I think I just don't have
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to get Nifty to Raticate, because Raticate is just the absolute monster. So... Raticate and Hyperfang, yeah. They're perfect for each other. Switch it out for... Let's go for Jibanyan. I don't want to put Nifty out there a little too much. Nifty, I feel like, would have to be a first-line defender. Alright, Zabubby's level 20, trying to learn Slam. What the heck? I didn't even know it could learn Slam. Thunder Wave is pretty solid. It's paralysis, but... we'll take out Double Team. I can't see Defensive Maneuver being a good thing for me to learn. Yeah, it gives me some evasion, but... just get type advantage and take it out in one go, then there's no need for evasion, right? Well, if it learns Slam, let me take a look at Yellow version Pikachu and see what its moveset is. Because its moveset is a little different than I think the other ones. Yeah, because it learns... learned by TM... Yeah, because it keeps trying to show me Pikachu's generation thing, but... its moveset in Yellow version is different. We'll have a better chance as Pikachu. Raichu probably shouldn't be used, but if you... Body Slam, TM8. Man, I wish people would answer the damn question. I'm looking for the moveset for Yellow version Pikachu. Because he's completely different than any other... than the other ones, so... Let me type in Special Edition, because... Special Edition. Wow! No shit! People are selling Yellow versions for like 600 bucks? I have 2. Boosted for Pikachu in red and blue. Pokemon Yellow. 29, it learns Thunderbolts. Let's see Pokemon I want later on. Thunderbolt, Double Team, Mega Punch, and Quick Attack. Surf covered with Squirtle. Don't teach them to Snorlax or Mew. Worry too much. The game is easy, more so standard Pokemon choices. Yeah. Alright, I guess I shouldn't worry. It'll do what it does. If it gets there, that's cool, and if it doesn't, that's fine too. Alright. Let's move Nifty up front, and we'll start working on Nifty here. I feel like a lot of my other team is way more important than that Pikachu at the moment. Oh shit, well we can't use against the Mankey, because it'll just kick my rat into forever. It's funny because I feel like it's like one of those things where I feel like I'm struggling, but I'm probably not. Though I do feel like if we're on the equal level, it's not going to do a good job one-shotting that Mon, so... Yeah, we should be able to Hyper Fang with a lot of this. As long as Hyper Fang hits, it should take out pretty much anything we come against. So it'll get some pretty good levels. Once it hits Raticate, it'll be A-okay. Yeah, at 106 from all those Sandshrews. It's pretty solid. I figured if it missed, it was gonna hurt. Alright. Jabanian, you're up. It's unfortunate. Jabanian just doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like it has the power I need it to. That's always been my big complaint, is that Pidgey is a decent Pokemon that never seems to have the power that I need it to have. It's always a good Pokemon to tank through a lot of my early stuff, but then it never has the kind of moves I need it to. 18. If it doesn't evolve now, then it evolves. There it is. Level 18 it evolves. I wasn't sure if it was 18 or 20, but... Why does it look like that? Alright, it's fairly solid. Flyaway's not going to get too much stronger. I think we're good. Let's go ahead and deal with what's her name. Well, let's deal with the subordinates first. We should be able to just throw Pikachu at it and slap it. Alright, Zabubby, up you go. Let's go deal with, Princess Majestic, Misty Town. Let's see how you handle the first set of Pokemon. I love the shelter in this one. It looks so dumb. I like how it learns, like, Slam and Body Slam, because it's a chonky Pikachu. So it just further gives to the idea that Chonkachu is a thing. That's interesting, yeah. I feel like it could do a lot of damage, but it just doesn't feel like it's gonna do enough damage against... now I'm slightly concerned. Hello. Welcome. I assume I should go ahead and open up my VC face immediately. To Gym. Yep, we're going into it now. I don't know if it's gonna be strong enough, but what's the Thanos challenge? Fantastic. Thank you for asking. Hello and welcome. So the Thanos challenge is a modified. It is a play on what's called the Nuzlocke Gauntlet. The Thanos challenge is where we are playing through the entirety of the mainline games with all Nuzlocke rules. Or with mainline, like, with Nuzlocke rules through the entire thing. Not all Nuzlocke rules, Jesus Christ. Collecting all of the badges in each of the games, and if I go ahead and black or white out in any of the games, I have to start over from the very beginning of the challenge. So we are currently in game number 3. I've already finished red and blue. We're now into yellow. But if something were to go ahead and happen and I were to white out somehow, I would have to start all the way over at red, even if I were to knock out at Scarlet or Violet. I don't think anyone has finished the Pokemon Gauntlet before. So, this is also my first Nuzlocke, so if I have issues or you see me doing something crazy, you know, let me know, or forgive me. There's a couple, like, we only have a couple, like, real modifications to the rules. Number 1 is The duplicate rule, which I think most people play with in their stuff. Which, you know, if I encounter a Pokemon that I already have, or that is in a generational line for something, kind of sucks. How long do you think it'll take? I have no idea, honestly. I have no clue whatsoever. I am guessing if everything goes flawlessly, maybe about a year. If everything does not go flawlessly, 2 years plus. Yeah, I am in it for the long haul, though.
Oh my graphics are so bad.
Yep, I figured it was only a matter of time before it came up. I even already had the menus open. Yep, I already had the menus open because I figured you would do it immediately. Alright. But yeah, it's gonna take a while. I've heard a lot of people say it's crazy, or I don't know why you would do that, or it's gonna take so long, and I mean, what else am I gonna do? What else is there? There's no good games that have come out anytime recently that I want to play. Like, my aim, you'd have better aim throwing a rock, like, at an aircraft carrier than you would of me shooting anybody in a battle royale. Plus, I really like challenges. That's what my channel's built off. How many shinies do you think you'll encounter? Probably 2. I am only betting I encountered 2 shinies. I have no idea. But my luck with shinies has always been garbage. The only shiny I think I ever owned was a shiny Celebi. That I got from one of those special event things. And I guess shiny Celebi is pink or something like that. So, but that's about the only shiny I think I've ever had in my life. Hello, Pika Hat. How are you doing today? You've come at a great time. I am about to go ahead and... Well, first I'm gonna go heal. Then I'm gonna come back and try and beat Cheeks here. Sounds kind of fun, not gonna lie. I'm replaying Yellow Crystal Gen 4 at the moment. Looking forward to seeing your challenge. Yeah, I usually broadcast, usually Sunday through Monday, so I like to say that, but usually it tends to be like 6 days a week instead of 7, but usually Sunday to Monday. Tomorrow I will not be broadcasting. I've got something that I need to do. There's an event in Ark Survival Ascended that is tomorrow, and so that will be taking me away from the stream. But other than that, yeah, I'm usually here. So 3 to 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is my normal start time, and then yeah. So feel free to sub, notifications, likes, follows, shares, all of that good stuff. Alright, let's do it. I wonder if I should start with the Pikachu, or if I should start with somebody else first. You know what? Let's go with Jabanian for now. No, let's go with Nifty. Nifty will be our start. So that way we can just hit in with the Hyper Fang. If it's... I'm sure that thing's gonna get whatever attack is off first. I mean... It's fast, so... First Flyaway, then Pikachu. Well, Flyaway will be our next one if we need to. It's gonna hit with Water Gun. Alright. Switch and a Fly. Yeah, you fought. My big concern is that the Starmie gets some type of critical off, because it's super, super fast. You want me to do Sleep Powder in this condition? I mean, it is your Mon. I'll trust you on this one. But I mean, that Starmie is very quick. Keep it in or take it out. It's your choice. What are we doing? Come on, Van. You got like 5 seconds before I'll make a decision. Take it out for Pikachu. Got it. Yeah, honestly, I'm pretty scared. Pikachu's defense is not very strong. As long as it does some... Oh, shit, that's a problem. Oh! We may have gotten just lucky. Boy, yo, we just got lucky. That was it. There was no such thing as skill in that fight. Don't go sleep powder now. Listen, if the people who named their things are in the chat, and they want to go ahead and do it, that's them. But yeah, that was pure luck. There was nothing good I could do about that. TM11, that's Bubble Beam. We're gonna teach it to the big snack once Magikarp. Once Meowth evolves into Gyarados. You know what? Let's not even heal. We're gonna go straight to the thing. See if you're gonna give me your Bulbasaur or not. Take care of injured. Yeah, Bulbasaur back to needs a good trainer to. I know. Would you take care of this Bulbasaur? Yeah. Give me the Bulbasaur. Do you want to give a nickname? All right. Of course, it gets a nickname. What are we naming this thing, boys and gals? Van, you already named one. Gotta give it to the rest of everybody. I assume if either Pika or Sieg, is it Sieg Overstod or is it like Sidge? Grassy it is. I even kept the slot. Please take care of the Bulbasaur. I even kept the slot open just for it. I'm kind of mad that I got it now instead of, like, when I really needed it. But it is what it is. I'll take it. We're just gonna have to grind it up a bit. I think level 16 or something, it learns Vine Whip, and from Vine Whip, it should be a-okay to deal with Diglett Cave as long as it doesn't get dug at. If it gets hit with the dig, then it's gonna have a problem, but... Let's see, there are Mankeys over here. Spearo's gonna be a slight problem. There's Sandshrew, though. That could be good. Let me see what it comes with right now. Probably just Tackle and... Okay, Tackle, Ground, and Leech Seed. Yeah, we may have to switch on it. But it should be okay for now. Of course. Of course. My god, I hate that Pikachu intro so much. Every time I hear it, Did you get the Celebi event? A long time ago. You pronounced the, G's hard. Like... So something like Sage. Sedge. Like Kedge. Sedge. Siege. Siege. Sedge. Oh, okay, Sedge. Sedge? Siege? Can I just go with Overstead? Unless you want to hear me constantly mispronounce it. Siege. Like Rainbow Six Siege? Like my liege? My siege. Good enough. Alright. Good enough. It works. I'll take it. Yeah, we gotta do a little bit of grinding. Not too much grinding. We just want to get it up a little bit. This is just not a good place for it to go ahead and level it. And any other place I would go ahead and level. Not in a great place. Oh, geez. You come in here with a smile knowing that I'm gonna try and pronounce that name, and I'm gonna goof it all kinds of ways. Hold on, let me try this. Semotjuk? Semotjuk? Works well, whatever floats your boat. Hey, it's whatever floats your boat. Listen, you are a passenger upon my channel. So I'm gonna try and make sure to get all my guests' names pronounced correctly. Semotjuk? Or is it Semotjuk? Yeah. In Gen 9, you can get unlimited rare candies. Yeah, but by that point, I'm not gonna be using rare candies. Like, once I get to Gen 3, I'm already starting my research into how natures and IVs and EVs work. I know that IVs are like static, so there's nothing I can do about it. But EVs, I'm gonna have to learn about them and natures and how they affect stuff, and so I have a lot of stuff that I need to learn. Lots of stuff I gotta learn. All right, 'tis time. Let's switch. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum-bum-ba-da. Jesus, that was one hell of a tackle. Hey, 17. 3 more levels until we get the big rat. Good pronunciation, man. Watch for 2 minutes. I love your content already. You seem like a cool guy. I try my best. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm definitely not the best person out there. And I'm completely new to the Nuzlocke scene, so you're gonna get the absolute worst of Nuzlocke playing. Is my dog male or female? I mean, hold on. I'm pretty sure it's male, but I mean... Huh? Yeah, it's dog. It's just male dog. It's funny because I was just... I was having a big fucking discussion about, like, this morning. Not it's, like, gender or anything, but some of the stuff that I'm gonna do with my dog in the future. So I think that's gonna be pretty fun. But yeah, is a dude dog. Yeah, I'm not I wouldn't say I'm the best. I'm extremely dedicated to whatever I do here, though. If there's that. I definitely try my absolute damnedest. When it comes to providing a good atmosphere and whatnot. Oh, not Zabubby. Get out of here. You have to get yourself kicked in the frickin' head. Pikachu's gonna walk out there being like, Pika, who am I? But yeah, so my channel is basically all about challenges, things that take too long, things that are far too difficult, stuff that nobody would want to even attempt with a 5-foot pole, stuff like that. Alright, we may actually be able to fight this thing on our own. Oh, jeez. That's gonna take forever. What are you gonna do when you encounter a shiny? I mean, the same thing that I do with any other Pokemon. I mean, if you're expecting me to be like, and just like, freak out over a shiny, no, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, we're not gonna be overreacting. We're not gonna be freaking out just if I find a shiny. I'm not gonna be like slapping the mic, throwing my computer, like flipping my monitor upside down and being like, "Yo, boys, we got ourselves a shiny. Take a look at this." Yeah, none of that. I don't usually overreact. Do not ask me to make that noise again. I don't think I'd be capable. I think EVs and IVs are when you make your Pokemon stats go up. Have more stats when it's supposed to. Yeah, from what I understand, so IVs, from what little I understand of it right now, IVs are individual variants, which means IVs are basically what it's born with, or what it spawns in with. You can't do anything to change your IVs. Evolutionary variants, I believe, come from the type of Pokemon that you fight. It adds into this invisible stat block. And can I catch more than 6 Pokemon? What do you mean? I always catch more than 6 Pokemon. But the EVs are entirely based off of what you fight. So it goes into this invisible box. The box contributes to how your Pokemon gets its stat upgrades as you go. So yeah, that's mainly what it's going to be. I just don't understand because I didn't grow up in that era. So I have no idea how the EVs work and which Pokemon has what and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to learn what Pokemon I need to grind and where I need to go, and yeah, there's a lot I'm gonna have to learn. I've played Generations 1, 2, and 5. Anything outside of that, I am going in blind. Well, mostly blind. I'd say I do a little bit of research, but I'm not gonna know what's really approaching me. I'm not looking at storyline, I am more looking at how to go ahead and get through it. Right now, my team has a pretty decent split. I am kind of worried about going up against Gary, or Chat right now, because I gotta go up towards Nugget Bridge, and that's gonna be fun. Grassy's level 12. I think it's either 14 or 16. I do not recall that it gets Vine Whip. And once it gets that, we're golden. Can you catch a new Pokemon in a new patch of grass so that you have 7 Pokemon? I mean, I can't just go somewhere else to catch things. I mean, I will eventually get there. Nuzlocke? Yeah, I can only have 6 on my team, but the Nuzlocke rules kind of force me to do certain things. I can't just go into... I know where I could catch a Pokemon, probably in some grass up north, but I want to avoid that because it'd be possible to go ahead and glitch Mew into existence up there. So I want to leave the northern grass available. The other grass that I have as an option, I think, is down south, where I think an Oddish or something is. I know there's another route down there, but I think going for EVs and IVs is a bit over the top. Better to just go with the flow and accept whatever you get. You have to do hardcore challenge, you need to use EVs and IVs. Yeah, I mean, I would say that this is pretty damn hardcore in itself. Just the fact that I'm pretty much stuck with this until I complete it all, I'd say this is already pretty decent. I know that there are things like no over-leveling past gyms and no items and all those other things. I've done a lot of research into how hardcore. If you don't EV train and go for the IV, it's easier to duplicate the same result. Yeah. I'm thinking about how I'm going to handle eggs going forward. I don't know what other people do, but I think I may put a limit on how many eggs I can have going into a playthrough, going through gold and silver. So I think each game will have its own limit of how many eggs I can get. I think we're going to leave it to chance, the same way that I have for the rules of whether I catch multiple Pokemon in certain large areas or not. And I think we'll leave it to dice rolls. So the whatever I rolled on a 6-sided dice is how many eggs I could go ahead and make during that given playthrough. I think we'll go with that. That sounds like it's it leaves it to chance enough. Yellow version Gary. Let's look at this nonsense. Or rival, I guess, yellow version. Pokemon Yellow Rival. Okay, Eevee, yeah. Route 22, Eevee and Sparrow, I don't really care about those. Up to the cottage. So, Spearow level 18, Rattata, Sandshrew, and level 17 Eevee. Blinding, Hyper Fang. That's right, he has a Hyper Fang Rattata, and I no longer have my Mankey, because it got taken out by that Spearow because I didn't know that fighting was weak to flying. So, I don't know how we're gonna handle that. The Spearow seems
She just wants to move away from it.
Yeah, she does want to move. So, like, the Spearow itself, I think, would be easy enough. The Rattata is my real concern. Because it has Hyper Fang. And the only way that I can think to deal with Hyper Fang is to Hyper Fang. So let me go ahead and get Nifty up. I think that's our option, is to fight Hyper Fang with Hyper Fang. So let's work on getting this thing up. If we can get it to Eradicate, that's it. Problem solved. We shouldn't have any issues with his Pokemon. Let me see what it's looking like. Do you have a Nidoran? Negative. I do not have a Nidoran, and I think I've beaten up quite a few, but I believe both a Pidgey and a Rattata popped up in the Nidoran slot, so... Yep, nothing like that. I do have a useless Magikarp right now, but that's okay. I know what Magikarp is capable of, as it has literally carried my team to victory in the previous 2 games. I wonder if I could take it out in a quick attack rather than a hyper. Hey, perfect. That way I don't have to burn my Hyper Fangs. And I can use those on the Shrews. Kick Magikarp? Why would I kick Magikarp? Why would I ever kick out Magikarp? Magikarp's phenomenal. I just need to get Magikarp leveled up to 20, that's all. Magikarp is like an absolute staple for the team. Plus, getting one this early is great. That free Magikarp is, like, probably the best 500 yen investment in the game. Because Magikarp evolves. I mean, yeah, but, like, I gotta level it up. I just can't. It's gonna take a while. Magikarp is pretty useless on its own, so it's gonna take a while for me to get Magikarp up to a point where it's even useful. Even at level 15, when it learns Tackle, it's still not gonna get used. It's gonna sit in that inventory for a long time. Oh, are you talking to... Oh, okay, I'm totally missing the point here of kick the Magikarp so it evolves. Because James kicked his Magikarp and it turned... I get you. I'm just being a big dumb. If that was an option, I still wouldn't do it, because then my Magikarp would remember and completely annihilate me. Yep, I kicked the Magikarp. Gotcha. Don't mind me. It has clearly been years since I've seen Pokemon. Honestly, like, it's really weird, because I grew up with all...
What are you aiming at?
Yeah, that's what it feels like every time I used Hyper Fang yesterday. I think I missed Hyper Fang like 5 times in a row yesterday, or something ridiculous like that. Alright, we'll, yeah, quick attack. Nifty should have roughly about 300 to 400 XP left. 145. A little faster than I'm running the numbers on. Yeah, Hyper Fang is a massive amount of damage, so if there's one thing on his team that I'm afraid of, it's that. And I don't have the fighting type to handle it. Maybe if I go down, it might be possible. I'll have to go ahead and check. Or maybe I should just check the Magikarp into what's-his-name's thing. Yeah, you know what? We'll do that. I think I'll go ahead and check Magikarp into the Pokemon breeder dude down below. Bidoof is the goat. Bidoof is something. Excuse me, where is Wubbs? Is he still alive? I'm sorry to tell you, but Wubbs is not alive. Don't be mad at me, but I didn't know that fighting was weak to flying types. So I had Wubbs in my party, and he was just beating the hell out of Spearows and stuff. And a Spearow hit me with a peck, and I had no idea that it was weak to flying. So it was my stupidity that got Wubbs killed. My ignorance that got Wubbs killed. It didn't make sense to me, like, fighting being weak to flying made 0 sense to me. I know. It happened in this exact spot, too. But worry you not, I am actually very much missing it, because I could have dealt with my rival's Rattata, no problem, if I had still had it, but I don't. The best Mankey there was? I mean, he had some solid stats, so I don't think I'm gonna find a Mankey like that. If I do find another Mankey, which I think there might be one down below, we're actually gonna head there after this fight and see if it works. Because if there is another Mankey there, I think there's the possibility of an Oddish. Venusaur's Razor Leaf is OP in this gen. Crits 80% of the time. I believe Razor Leaf, Slash, and Karate Chop are 100% critical hit rates in the Gen 1 era. I just don't want to deal with fucking Assy McGee if I head up this way. Oh, hold on. I forgot. There's something I need to grab here. Where are you? There we are. first of my rare candies. I think during our playthrough, 80% crits 80% of the time. Alright, take your word on it. Oh, do I have to go through Nugget Bridge before I... Okay. Never mind then. I was gonna go drop off the Magikarp, but it seems that that is not an option. Didn't know it was 100% close to 100 though. Yeah, it's pretty high. I remember I used Razor Leaf for pretty much...
Keep talking. No, keep talking. The headphones are doing something.
I remember I pretty much used Razor Leaf during Red and Blue.
It has noise suppression.
Oh, so you can shut me the hell up. Got it.
No, it just made you quieter, and I was like, what?
Yeah, probably heard my big mouth that is like, we need to shut that down now. Yeah. Are you heading to work?
I'm going to get my hair done.
Oh, that's right. You still have your hair appointment. Are you taking the car? You should probably take the car. Have fun getting your hair done. Do I stream anywhere else or only on YouTube? Fuck, the shed is slow. I stream on both Twitch and YouTube. I think recently they opened up their things so that way you can do both. It's no longer against their terms of service, so I usually stream on both. I was streaming on Kick for a while there, but the interaction on Kick isn't great. So but yeah, I simul-stream on both of them at the exact same time. So, if you hear me talking and there's nothing popping up in the chat, it's because I'm talking over on Twitch, or vice versa. Yeah, also, like, 30 days in, I expect that there won't be too many people. I assume the Nuzlocke and a lot more people will start showing up around the 70 to 120 day mark. I think somewhere between 2 and 4 months is when I'll start seeing a lot of people come in. At least based off of the way that it did for Elder Scrolls and based off of the... Looking for furries! Nice. I love the name. Thank you very much for the follow. But yeah, I assume, like, from previous challenges that I've had, usually it takes about 2 months to 4 months. Oh yeah, I figured it was you. I figured it was you. The timing was... Don't want the slow chat? Gotcha. But yeah, it usually takes about 2 to 4 months for the algorithms and whatnot to adjust to my changing challenges. When I was at ARC, it was pretty near instant, and it looks like this Nuzlocke has brought in all kinds of people from all over the place. But yeah, 2 to 4 months is usually what it takes for the chats to go ahead and speed up, and for people to start coming in. I always try and talk to anybody who comes in as well. It's one of those things that I don't know if my channel will ever get big. This is more of a hobby than anything else for me. I mean, I don't make my living off of this. My job pays me plenty well. But I figure if I'm going to be playing video games, I may as well stream. If people like it, cool. But yeah, if it picks up, who knows if I'll have the chance to talk to everybody, so I try my best to engage with anybody who comes to the channel. There it is. Low Kicks McGee. Yeah, once we get over to the thing and drop off the Magikarp, I think I'll try and... It's either going to be an Oddish... Oh, I can't recatch Mankey. Right, Mankey is officially crossed off. So we don't get the option anymore of Mankey. That's the best videos and streams in my opinion, doing it out of passion, not for potential greed. Yeah, I mean, there's no real need for me to worry about it. I mean, I've always told people that if you're passionate about what you do, people will show up because they want to see what you're doing. There's no point in worrying about monetizing it. If you do what you love and people love what you do, then people will monetize it for you. I mean, anything that comes into the channel just goes right into the channel. I actually have my own separate bank account specifically just for things for the channel. So whenever anything comes in, it goes directly into that bank account. That money gets used. What do I do for work? I'm a financier for the government. That's my day job. It's not a glorious or fun job, but it does pay well enough for me to shut up and color, as I like to say. Yeah, and clearly, as you can, if you watch the news, you know how well that's going. Not very. Can't even tell you the amount of times I have to tell people, listen, I don't have money for you. Yeah, I try and take it in stride and everything else. I mean, my job is super, super boring. So when I get off my job, I usually come here, try and get something to eat, or take a nap or something. Then go ahead and get on the stream for anywhere between like 2 and 3 hours. Get off of the stream, maybe have a little bit of time to myself, go do whatever. And then usually head to bed and get up and yeah, or make dinner, then head to bed. I get up at 4 in the morning every day, so I am beyond exhausted most of the time. I should be able to quick attack it, I think. Never freaking mind. Just a little too tanky for me. God, I forgot how good Rattatas are. These Generation 1 games have really given me a new appreciation for Rattata. Like, Pokemon that I never would have expected to use, like Spearow. I never would have thought that Fearow was an absolute powerhouse. Hey, Nifty's 19. One more, and then we go ahead and get ourselves the big rat. How much XP does the big rat need? 1132? That's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. I can't say the XP here is great. I mean, I'd much rather do this in Diglett Cave, but... By the way, I should warn you guys, like... So, there are 2 major grinding spots that you're gonna see me play in this game. And you're gonna see me live, breathe, eat, and shit in those places. Number 1 is Diglett's Cave. I do most of my leveling up until, like, level 40. Or level, like, 30, 35. I do most of my leveling in Diglett's Cave. From there, the next location is over in the Pokemon Mansion out in Cinnabar. You're gonna see me in those 2 locations more often than anything else. If you see me in Cinnabar, then you can safely assume that I am either getting ready to go do the Sabrina, Blaine, and Giovanni, or I am getting ready for Sabrina, then I'm gonna go do Blaine, and then I'm gonna go do Giovanni. So you can very safely assume that those are going to be my big ones right there. If you see me in Diglett Cave, you're probably going to log in and come into the stream and see me in Diglett Cave. It's like where I spend a good 75% of my stream time is in Diglett Cave. I just can't get through there right now because I have to beat Gary and all of that, so... I just warn you guys, if it looks like I am in Diglett Cave, it's just me grinding. and you're gonna see me there a lot. I know a lot of people come into the thing and they're like, holy shit, is he still in Diglett Cave? And I promise, it's just me grinding in Diglett Cave again. Oh, am I in the orange now? Yeah, it's in the orange now. The only reason we're pushing so hard is just to deal with the Rattata in his team. A Hyper Fang Rattata is not something to fuck with. So if I just get myself Eradicate, I'll be able to deal with his Rattata. Man, god damn, that Mankey would have been so good, but no Mankeys, so... Mankey's officially... Is it okay to use Repel to trick to force a specific encounter? Yeah, I mean, I don't really have any restrictions on I don't have any restrictions on legendaries. I don't have any restrictions on, like, forcing specific encounters. Matter of fact, because I use the duplicate rule, it's a lot easier for me to go ahead and get specific encounters. Just because if I have the Pokemon or any of its generations, it doesn't count against my encounters. Because otherwise we would just run into a non-stop slew of Rattatas and Pidgeys, and many different routes would be just completely dead with no chance at even catching a Pokemon. So the duplicate rule at least stops me from catching a Pokemon that was in my party or previously died, yeah, that. But it doesn't count against my encounter. So yeah, we can use repels to trick certain things to come out. So as long as I know there's a good Pokemon coming, putting the repel in to go ahead and force certain levels of Pokemon and things like that, absolutely. That is totally above board. Legendaries are fine. I don't personally like a lot of the legendaries in this generation. So if I get a legendary, Articuno might be the only one that I consider alright. But more likely than not, the legendary I will go for is Moltres. And that's just because Moltres will sit there as a good sacrifice for the other Pokemon to heal. While I throw Moltres out to go ahead and get KO'd. That's it. And it just so happens to be on the way to the Elite Four. Only reason I catch it. I mean, that's if I even catch it at all, depending on what Pokemon I have. If I already have my Hyper Beams, my double Hyper Beam plus the Lapras, plus Kadabra, I really don't need much else other than that. Snorlax, Gyarados, Kadabra, and Lapras pretty much carried the entire team. Getting to that point, that's the hard part. Should be what, 700? 406. Easy peasy. Yeah, if you know of a specific encounter that's coming up, or something that would be good enough to go ahead and use a repel, let me know, because I have to look up all the stuff that comes up on certain routes. I don't know all these things off the top of my head. Before I started playing this, I think it's been a full decade since I even touched Pokemon. Not that I haven't wanted to, I just really haven't liked a lot of the new Pokemon stuff that's come out. The last good Pokemon, in my opinion, I think was Generation 5, Black and White. That was probably my favorite series. All the stuff that I've seen in other ones, I haven't liked the look of, or it just didn't seem very appealing. Especially the ones on Switch. Oh god. All the fiasco with all of that nonsense. Lord knows I didn't want to touch that. I considered it until I saw all the bullshit that was happening. couple more encounters and we should have the cake. Best Pokemon was Soul Silver and Heart Gold. I've only played Silver and Gold and Crystal. I've heard a lot of people say that they like Soul Silver and Heart Gold, that they like the remakes. Diamond Pearl and Remake was okay. Yeah, I've heard the remakes are usually pretty good, except for like Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I hear a lot of people say that it wasn't anywhere near as good, and it was a remake that really didn't need to happen. They would have preferred another game to have come out rather than... Everybody wanted a remake, but then as soon as it came out, everyone was like, we didn't need this. This wasn't what we asked for. So, yeah, I've heard mixed reviews on it. Here it is. Here it is. The Big Rat. I pronounced Gyarados' name wrong. Listen, I switch back and forth between Gyarados, Gyarados, Gyrodos. I just like mispronouncing it because everybody always has there's like so many different ways that people pronounce it. Gyarados, Gyra, Gura. Like, I've heard so many different pronunciations. So I just, whatever comes out of my mouth at that particular moment is however the snake sounds. Is however our little, like, boop noodle sounds. I've heard so many arguments on what the correct pronunciation of it is. Alright, so first up, we're gonna shock the shit out of that Spearow, which it knows Fury Attack, so that's kind of scary. If it hits me with the Fury Attack, I don't know if Pikachu will survive. Like, to be frank, I really don't. Still struggling along back here? I'm doing great! Caught a bunch of strong Pokemon! Here, let me show you what I caught! Oh, he said let's see what you caught, not let me show you what I caught. And I'm over here with the Buffachu. Alright, just shock it. You have gotta be kidding me! What nonsense was that, Zabubby? You miss again, you're dead. It's as simple as that. Over here fucking missing, Jesus Christ. Here it is. Here's the one thing I'm scared of. You did a good Gary impression. Alright, Nifty. It's time for you to shine. The whole reason I spent, like, an extra 30 minutes working on you. That's it. That's all I needed. Thank you. You have done your job, Nifty. But we're gonna keep you out, so you can slap the shit out of this Eevee. Show him what he's missing, because I'm about to go ahead and kill his Rattata when we get to the SSN. Oh, you think you can tackle me? Show you what a tackle looks like. Boop. Hey, take it easy! You won already! Oh man, he pisses me off so much. Once Bill's got him to show me the rare Pokemon, added a lot of pages to Pokédex. My Pokédex, I think, doesn't crest over 40. Which is unfortunate because XP, I think the XP share item in Generation 1 comes up at level 60? Yeah, or not level 60. At 60 caught Pokemon, I think is when the XP share comes up, so. Am I still not allowed to go through? Do I have to finish Nugget Bridge first? Oh, I hate going through Nugget Bridge. Let me just prepare these guys in advance. Alright, Generation 1. Yellow has Pidgey, Pidgeotos, Onish, Venonats, Bellsprouts. Garbage, 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 garbage. Gift Pokemon of Charmander. Huh. So, I could get the Charmander. I'll have to leave something out in my party for right now. If that's the case, I'll probably take out Magikarp. I'd love to level it up, but there's nothing to do with it at the moment, so. Until we get over to a place I can level it, it just takes up space right now. So, if I get the Charmander, I will no longer be able to go for the Mew glitch. Because I'll consider the gift as the Pokemon of the Nugget Bridge route. Or Route 24 or 25. I don't know what it is. I think Jibanyan's always a good start, so we'll just keep it up front. Do I have to? I don't think I have to go through these guys all one at a time. Or one after the other. I'm pretty sure I can just leave and it's not like one after the other. Because in the other versions I didn't have to do it. Let's see, other languages. Nuggets, Thunder Wave. That's the Pokemans. Okay, Generation 1. Caterpies and Weedles to start with. None of these have good moves, so we'll just put Fly Away up front. Yeah, as far as I know, it's got poison, but I think it is considered a bug. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, cool. It does count as poison. I was concerned. Next is going to be Pidgey and Nidoran. Hey, hello, welcome back. How are you doing today? We're just doing Nugget Bridge right now. 22. Hot dog. Nidoran. Switch out for Fly Away. Fly Away is pretty much just going to cover most of the stuff here. Because I think there's a lot of poison very early on in the game, so... I'm doing alright. I was, like, extremely nauseous earlier. Just because I hadn't eaten anything all day. I'd gotten up, immediately went to work, didn't even make breakfast. And then Rattata's gonna start, so we'll switch out to Nifty. Immediately went to work, didn't eat all day because of meetings and budget reports and stuff like that. And then got home and just, like, felt terrible. So, I was lucky that Luft was kind enough to go ahead and make me some soup. So I am feeling a lot better. Oh, for any of you guys who are coming in or are still here, I will not be broadcasting tomorrow. Usually I tend to be a Monday through Sunday. But tomorrow I've got something going on, so no stream tomorrow. We'll be back on regularly on Sunday. Where are you from? What time is it? It is currently 4:58 p.m. I am on the East Coast. I live not too far away, like, from DC, like, right on the outskirts of the nation's capital in the U.S. Thus the reason government job, because that's mainly all there is out here, are government jobs. Stomped flat. Alright, next one is going to be, I think, another Pidgey and Nidoran or some nonsense like that. Okay, I'm from Sweden. Time is... You are like the 4th person who is from Sweden. I will catch you later. Thanks for popping in. You're like the 4th person from Sweden I have who tunes in from the channel. That is hilarious. Sweden and the Netherlands. Who would have known that you guys were so active? And see you on Sunday. Hopefully you have a fantastic night. But yeah, I'm doing alright. I am getting a couple things together. I'm trying to figure out... I'd like to go ahead and I'm drawing up some sketches and stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and be contracting somebody to get some new... subscription things for Twitch subscribers. I'm also going to be working on getting transitions. I pay for a lot of stuff out of pocket, just because I like to improve the channel. So I'm not really too worried about money coming in. It's cool, it helps mitigate some costs, but yeah, I'll be doing some upgrades on transitions and stuff like that, so I'll probably have something a little more specific to me. Rocket Jr. Good old Mankey. This should be easy. Minimal damage. Pikachu's doing real happy. Congrats, you beat our 5 contest trainers. Fabulous prize. If he... See, that's the thing. By the way, would you like to join Team Rocket? Yes. Dedicated to evil using Pokemon? Yes. Want to join? Yes. Yes. Are you sure? Yes, I am sure. Come on, join us. I'm trying. I'm telling you to join. I really want to join. You need convincing. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. I want to join Team Rocket. Listen, if there was a version of the game that was just... I say this so many times. Every time I come to Nugget Bridge, I feel like I say this. If there was a version of the game where everything was the same until you went to Nugget Bridge, and then the guy offered you the chance to join Team Rocket, and from there, you could join Team Rocket, and it just played out completely differently, I would be all about that. If they came out with, like, Pokemon Team Rocket version, you bet your ass I would be throwing money at it. 100%. That would be such a cool version. With your ability, you could be on a top leader. Yeah, I'd love to, but you won't let me. Well, the game won't let me, technically. I'm not good at raising Pokemon. I should release my Charmander because I haven't raised it well. If you promise you'll care for it, it's yours. Yes! I will... Yep, thanks. Do you want to give a nickname? Alright. Whoever's left out there who hasn't named it, it is your time to shine. There's not very many strong fire types in this game. I think Arcanine may be up at the top, but that's roughly about it. Anybody left? Hello? Alright, I guess no one's here. I know what we'll name it. We're just gonna name this thing Empty Chat. Take good care of it. 45. What is TM45? Thunderwave. Garbage. Since that is considered the gift here, there's nothing I can do about that. I think Flyaway is going to be our main up top here. I think this guy is a hiker. He's either going to throw out a Geodude, or he's going to throw out a Machop or something. Machop, yep. That's what I figured. Flyaway, you handle it. Oh, okay. Never mind. Thought he was gonna go ahead and one-shot it. He's about to use Geodude. Yeah, there's no real... Guess Nifty it is. There's no real good choice here. If Grassy had Vine Whip, I would have gone with that, but it doesn't, and it hasn't. So, guess we'll just have to go with Confusion. I don't know what this lady has. I don't recall. So, Nifty, you're up front. If I don't know what it is, I'm just gonna put Nifty to handle it. Oh, okay. Because Hyper Fang is pretty much the way to go for everything, I think. Yep, let's switch out for Flyaway. These two are pretty much going to carry us for a while. Off to see the Collector at the cave, yep. I'm pretty sure it's a Machop. Geodude, okay. Low-level dude. It's gonna make this so difficult. Have to keep switching it. Split the XP, but that's fine. It's about to use Geodude. Am I gonna switch Pokemon? Yeah. Let's put Grassy up front. Because once Grassy starts getting its Vine Whips and stuff like that, we'll be able to take on what we need. It's not gonna do much oh, it's not gonna do any damage. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, we'll just switch back to Flyaway. Use Machop. No, we'll not switch it out. Just hit it with the confusion and get it over with. But we will switch in Grassy for that, and then we'll just switch back to Flyaway again. After we get it seated real quick. Sleep? Poison? Sleep. Oh, didn't affect Geodude at all. Okay. There we go. Perfect. We're gonna try and avoid all the trainers that we can. I think this is the last one. Before we reach Bill's house. Oddish. Wonderful. Yeah, normally we would be using Spearow here, but we've got none of those. About to use Pidgey. Yup. Switch in for Zabubby. He's about to use Oddish. I'm wondering if, honestly, it might be better to use Grassy here. I don't know if it's gonna hurt that much or not. We'll see in a second if Absorb is gonna... Absorb does nothing, so this is gonna turn into a fight. Evaded the attack. Geodude's second evolution Graveler evolves from trade. Yeah, the Golem, I believe, evolves only from trade, so... Shit, is this really gonna be how it is? Alright, let's tackle. Yeah, so I won't be able to go ahead and get a... I won't be able to get a Golem. I won't be able to get an Alakazam either. I will only have the option of getting a, of a Kadabra. God, this is the worst kind of fight right here. A fight of attrition. There it is. Yeah, you did it. Nice. Learn Vine Whip at level 13. Okay. I thought it was 16, but 13 it is. And now into Bill's house we go. Oh. Hi, I'm a Pokemon. Yeah, I remember. Pokemaniac, what's with the skeptical look? I'm not Josh, just group and experiment. Yeah, give me my SSN ticket. I believe this is... I think this is one of my favorite fucking scenes ever. I think when he pops out, Pikachu has, like, the most hilarious fucking face. I gotta get ready for this screenshot. 'Cause, like... Yeah, this is gonna be wonderful. It's like my favorite fucking scene. Oh man, I love it so much. Here, give me your SSN ticket. Thank you. Yeah, I really don't, like, I'm not too worried about a lot of the trade stuff. They're all trainers. They invited me to their can't stand fancy dues. Fancy dues. Excuse me. Yep, but we just avoid all of those fights. We may end up coming back at some point for them, but not right now. Alright, everybody. I think this is where we're going to be ending off today's stream. We'll go ahead and once we get these things healed up, we'll save and hop on out. If you like what you see today, go ahead and like, sub, share, follow. All of that good stuff helps the channel grow. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you are in the know when I go ahead and pop up. We'll go ahead and be back on here again on Sunday, as I've got stuff I gotta go ahead and do tomorrow. So, yeah. Until I see you guys again, stay cool, and remember, please, stay golden. Till I see you again.